Yo, what's up, dudes? It's your boy, Scotty Smooth, man. And are you looking to get better at solos? You came to the right place. If so, welcome to episode 3 of In the Mind, where we jump into a solo gameplay. We walk through the steps, tips, tricks, all the above on how I got the solo win and how you guys can hopefully get better at the game if you are looking to get better, not only in solos and Fortune's Keep, Rebirth, but also in Warzone as well, in Caldera. So this is going to help you guys overall. We're going to talk about gunfights, all that good stuff. Of course, one tip I like to start off with hot. We're going to be jumping in the same exact spot every single time, and the reason behind that, if you guys haven't seen my first couple episodes, is because you're going to know the area. So I know where guns are. I know where there's a lot of different places to go if I need to, if I get in a jam. So that's why I dropped the same spot. I got the guns. This guy didn't. Why? Maybe because he doesn't drop graveyard every single time. Maybe he just got unlucky. Who knows? But we hear him running around the corner, and we get the easy kill. What I'm keeping my eye out now is to make sure that the guy doesn't come back, because a lot of times people fly back to get their loot. They fly back because they're mad for revenge. They're gonna ego challenge that. So keep your eyes open for that. Anybody flying back in, definitely a good way to get higher kills. And you can kind of third party like this here. We saw this guy shooting, kill him, take him out, and we do know that there's, of course, a second guy here. So we're going to go up and get a better position on the top of the stairs, kind of head glitch a little bit where he can't get a full shot on us and get the kill there. Right there, my aim was off. I don't know what was going on. He had the better of me there, so I tried to run away, but for some reason it didn't register. You know, I was around the corner already, and then I died, but that's okay. We get to come back. That's the beauty of resurgence. Depending on the gunfights, depending on how many people there were, I would say that you can land the same spot. I usually don't recommend that because there are going to be a lot of people down there, a lot of people fighting. The guy that just killed you is going to still be there more likely than not. So going back to the same spot, I usually don't recommend. But at that point, I did ego challenge it, and I'm like, you know what? I could kill this guy. My aim was completely off. I should have killed him earlier. So we're going to go back and try to get that kill. So we're 4 kills in right now. Try to find money, try to get better weapons, but also keep your eye open for contracts. And you'll see towards the end of this gameplay when we do get the win, contract pretty much helps me just easily get the win towards the end. So if you're looking for bounties, maybe big game bounties, maybe supply runs, so you guys can go run that. These top secret ones are okay. You know, supply runs, scavengers is another one where you guys want to get as much cash as possible, so then you can get your loadout, right? Loadout is always the first play, because if you get in a gunfight, if they don't have your loadout, don't have a loadout, and you do, you're going to win that 9 times out of 10. So just a heads up there, loadout is always the first thing I go for. Do whatever you got to do to get it, whether it's contracts, whether you prefer to just loot boxes, find money on the ground, do that. And of course, also keep your eye open because there will be people sitting in corners in solos. That's just the name of the game. So now we do notice the circles coming in. We got a decent push. After the first circle, there will always be a loadout that drops. So if you guys do not get your loadout within the first circle, you will get it on the second circle. So just keep that in mind. When you see Snoop Dogg sitting up here, man, that Snoop Dogg skin, bro, I'm telling you. I don't know. It's a little sweaty for me, but you can see the loadout does drop, but we do hear someone behind us. We're going to take him out. A huge tip that I know I mentioned in the last episode is if you guys are in a gunfight, doing the jump shot has pretty much gotten me almost all my wins with gunfights. Like you can see there, I'm not jumping too much to the extreme. I'm shooting for a little bit, then jumping. Shooting a little bit, then jumping. Of course, we saw that there were people right next to us, so we're gonna take a look at that, take them out quick. We do have a gold Blixen that we picked up on the ground, so that thing hits like a freaking truck. We know what its capabilities are. If I had a pistol, I wouldn't have fought that. I wouldn't have tried to get that kill. But we see a guy here. We threw on dead silence. We know he's somewhere around here, so of course we're gonna look for him, try to get the kill. In like the early game, of course I'm, you know, wanting to get a win, but my mindset is try to get as much kills as possible, but be smart on your attack. So you guys want to still push fights. you still want to try to break your PRs in solos or in kills or whatever. So keep your eye open for that. Keep doing that. But at the same time, you want to approach the fights with strategy. You don't want to just run and gun because you're going to get torched by either the person you're pushing or a third party, which happens a lot in solos. So hopefully, you know, my tips here, you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm making sure that there's cover behind that's available at all times. If I know that I have the upper hand, as in I break a shield or I even hit him a little bit, I know I have the upper hand, like that guy. I hit him even a couple times, and my brain's saying, okay, well, you hit him a couple times, you have more health than he does, because I'm fully plated. We're going to challenge that 9 times out of 10 and get that. But, of course, as I mentioned, after the first circle, you will get your loadout. We are rocking the KGM40 Blixen combo. Absolutely beast of a combo right now, and it tears just through people. Look at this thing, man. The KGM, bro. And this goes back to my first point. People keep dropping back on their stuff. I think I killed this guy earlier. I don't know why I couldn't get him here because we were over here playing like grab ass. But if you drop back on your spot, a lot of people, that's how they farm kills, and that's also a good way for you to farm kills. Think of it, instead of thinking it as that's what they do, think of it as that's something that you can do. You can sit here and farm kills. You know, maybe not camp it to that point, still kind of look around for loot, maybe go check out a building, see if there's someone in there, but still staying around the same vicinity, because a lot of times they're going to be jumping back on it. You see, I bought a UAV, 6 grand, popped it, just to see where people are. Saw this guy sitting down here. Don't know what the hell he was doing. Well, look at him. Boom. There he is. Little meat sword. Don't worry, we'll be coming back for you later. He's going to make an appearance later in the game. But, you know, you get people like that are just sitting underneath the... Yeah, I actually never seen that. That was the first time I've ever seen that. But they're sitting in corners, man. Just keep that in mind. Once third ring hits, you get a fire sale. So now we have some money... half off UAVs. Really the only thing I buy in solos is, of course, loadout first, and then UAV. I do have a heartbeat sensor, you guys can see here. I use the heartbeat sensor quite a bit, but not to the point where I'm holding it staring at it. You know, I'm checking it, no one there, okay, let's move on, right? Some people use stimmies. Obviously, stimmies are really good at getting in and out of situations quick. But I use heartbeat because in my mind, I'd rather know where the person's at instead of getting surprised and then having to, you know, rely on my reaction time to get me out, you know, get me out of a sticky situation. So, of course, we got a couple people in here. One guy up top, one guy was below us, but he had just went up there, got torched, and then this dude just jumped down. Super easy kill for me, just waiting for him, man. So we kind of took the third-party approach, and I know third-partying is ratty. I always complain about people doing it, but again, it's solos. It's going to happen, so why not take advantage of it yourself, right? Why don't you go in and do it as well? So now there's 15 players left. I just ran up here because I wanted to get a kill, but I'm like, you know what? Let's take advantage of this position, and let's just see what we're working with. Serpentine obviously saves that dude's ass because Serpentine is OP right now. They need to nerf that big time. But now we're just kind of chilling, not really pushing too hard. Usually when it gets to about the top 10, that's when I kind of start to play a little bit more passive, I guess, as opposed to aggressive. So I kind of, you know, play it slow. I still try to get my contracts, because that's going to help you know where those enemies are at as well. You can see I just picked up a big game bounty, a really good one, because when you do complete this, if you do kill the bounty or the bounty dies, you get an advanced UAV, and that's going to help us out here in a little bit. So it's just another way to get a little bit more map knowledge. So we pulled out the heartbeat. Again, saves my ass there. Someone's right here. Boom. We're going to take them out. Yeah, you know, not as clean as I'd like, but we still got the kill. Doesn't really matter there. And obviously, you guys are going to get better every single time you get in a gunfight. You know, look at it as a way of getting better. My KD was a 1.45 like a couple months ago. Now it's almost a 2.3. So we're getting better every day, man. And that's really kind of what my focus is. And if you if you get little pieces of the puzzle to work on, then it's going to make it so much better. So, for example, like if you want to focus on your one-on-one gunfights and what you could do to win gunfights, like the jump shot, There you go. Work on your jump shot. Once you get that down, okay, then get down your just rotate your movement, maybe your slide canceling. Get that down. Your flicks, get that down. Like it's all you know, little pieces there. And if you guys want a video on like what little things to look at, what things you can look at, let me know in the comments. So, or come into the stream. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday night here on YouTube. So go ahead and hop into the stream and ask me questions, man. I'm always there to help you out. So we have the UAV. We see the guy right here. He was our big game bounty. So now look. We have advanced UAV, baby. So now there's literally 2 guys left. We know exactly where they're at. This guy, I should have probably killed a lot easier, but he was, you know, a sweaty rose skin, pretty, you know, a good player. So got him out. 1 more. And believe it or not, it's our dude that was hiding underneath the deck by Lighthouse. So he actually played it pretty smart here with the precision. But he was just kind of laying there waiting, man. My mind, even when I'm in this position like he would be, I'm always looking because I want to get the jump on this person. Like, this guy is really just looking in one direction, one angle, crawling around. Look at him crouching back there. We know he's back there. I mean, we get the easy kill there. 18 kill win, solo win. And that's how you boys do it. So, of course, if this helps you out in any way, be sure to hit the thumbs up, sub to the channel for some more tips and tricks and solos. Let's get better together, all right? Appreciate you for stopping by, as always, and I hope this video makes your day a little bit better. I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.